This was a huge mistake. Oh, fuck. And I wanted an outfit that said this was a huge mistake. I went to Missoula recently, on purpose. I was there for a wedding, and I was just like so surprised by, I live in Portland, and everyone here is like so neurodivergent and like doesn't want to make eye contact, and it like stresses you out. And there, everyone was so nice. They were super engaging, and I just thought, oh my god, these people are so fucking weak. I could move here and rule them. Fuck. But I love Portland. I love Portland. I don't like the phrase "keep Portland weird" though. Because Portland's a weird place. Statistically, someone in this room rides a unicycle. But it's also just like a white place, And if you leave white people alone for long enough, it will get weird. That's how you get raisins and potato salad. And I love Portland because it's like, they give everyone like blue hair dye, a liberal arts degree, and they just say, be a barista. And if everyone's a barista, no one's a barista. Oh my god, baristas scare me so much. Have you ever had like a morning, and I can only describe this person as like an apex barista? They have that t-shirt that's like both too tight and loose, And it's like, and then they're making your oat milk cortado, they're looking at you, but they're like looking through you, And they have that like knowing look in their eye that they know, and then you know that they know that you got fingered by a DJ once. That's why like the heart's kind of broken. Because you're a whore. And honestly, nice to feel seen. Nice to feel seen. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I live in a nice neighborhood. And I know it's a nice neighborhood because people use the Nextdoor app a lot. And I love the Nextdoor app because it's like if you take a farmer's market and Project 2025 in one place. And that joke was funnier before we were in Project 2025. Now it really bums me out. But it's like one of those kind of neighborhoods, right? It's like where people will be like, oh, I have heirloom tomatoes, or, whatever, come get them. And then a whole bunch of slurs. And then you can go pick up some heirloom tomatoes. It's great. But like in my neighborhood, we have like a bootleg version of it that I call the White Fright Hotline. And it's just like a big group chat with no numbers listed of people like, there's heirloom tomatoes, which is the most diversity in my neighborhood, aside from me. But this one time, someone like posted in the group chat, and they were like, hey, my like garage door's open, I'm kind of scared. Like, if someone had said there was also tomatoes here, there would be 15 text response. No one responded to this person. Yeah, but we're in our house unmurdered. Why would we go to your murder? Like, I don't know where that joke went. Okay. Fuck. Okay, no. We're back. Okay, this one time my direct neighbor said like, hey, there's like an alarm happening, it's like a backdoor alert, can you guys check it out? And my husband, who is wonderful, who we've heard so much about, who is also not here tonight, thankfully, jumped into action, which is great, because I personally don't have no survival skills. I took an edible and just was like, I'll figure this out in the morning. It turns out they were broken into. And so then they're calling the police or whatever, and then I spring into action by taking what I can only be described as a child-sized bat for baby Fight Club, I don't know. And I proceed to hide it throughout the house, because I was like, well, they're not gonna get the jump on me, and it ends up in the bathroom. And when my husband like comes in the house and is like, where's the bat? We're waiting out here. I told him it's in the bathroom because fluorescent lights are a deterrent. They are. They're not a great one. They're deeply deterring my happiness right now, though. Fuck. Okay, we're almost done with this joke, I promise. Okay. But I was then tasked with getting a taser, right? Like, because I couldn't own a gun because I've been a vegetarian for 20 years. So I started to do that, but I have, I think, undiagnosed ADHD, and then I started Googling, like, sex furniture. And I took, like, a lot of offense, because most of the sex furniture were, like, for, like, straight white couples, and they always have that sort of, like, spice it up in the bedroom. And that doesn't make sense to me, because white people don't have a great relationship with spice. Worked really hard for it, arguably too hard for it, to not use it. So I thought I'd come up with my own. So, like, if you don't want to spice it up in the bedroom, you can mayonnaise it in the bedroom. That's your thing. And my favorite, which ends this joke, thankfully, you can Cracker Barrel it in the bedroom. Okay, that's my time. Thank you.